me turn the TV down some. So, real quick, it's gonna be a quick video. Close this door. Close this door a little bit. Come on. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I'm watching the movie. I'm watching the movie The Day That the Earth Stood Still. I watched it a plenty of times, but I'm watching it again just to watch it. So I stopped it on, well, initially, a few minutes ago, I stopped it on like 30 minutes, like 31 minutes or so. The scene when Kathy Bates came in and was talking to Keanu Reeves. And I was like around 31 minutes when she was like, you can't leave. What else? Because he wanted to leave and he was just like, was that the part? Well, it was 31 minutes. And then, basically around that time, he was like, well, I want to leave. This is Keanu Reeves, the movie The Day That the Earth Stood Still. Okay, this movie, that is a movie that I'm talking about right now. So she was like, yeah, you can't leave. And he was like, well, I haven't done anything wrong. She was like, well, yeah, your mechanism attacked many troops and civilians and yada, yada, yada. So he was like, well, that suit, is programmed to protect me. Like, if it felt like I'm being attacked or, somebody is violently, harming me, that suit will activate itself. So technically, that was like a self-defense. That's the self-defense thing. So I didn't hurt anybody. Like, y'all burn that on yourselves. So getting back to that, or going back to that part, in the beginning, my thing is, it's so freaking funny because a lot of this stuff is right in people's faces. Like, again, this is the movie The Day the Earth Stood Still. Okay. So the scene that I'm just like, oh my goodness. When first of all, a lot of the, I'm gonna say masses, I believe that's the name that a lot of people are called when you just follow a lot of what the news and media is saying, the government and stuff like that, and don't do your own research. Oh, is my daughter about to come? Okay, no, I think she just running down the hallway. But anyways, a lot of the stuff when things that's happened. Okay, the masses. I think that's what it's called. What people are called when y'all just follow. Okay, so it's like y'all gullible. Y'all believe just about everything without even questioning anything. So the masses, or the people who just stay in the dark and just like, well, if I'll wait till the president say it. I'll wait till somebody in a white coat say it, then I'll believe it. I'm not going to believe anybody that didn't go to college, that don't have a degree, that, whatever, whatever, whatever. So, okay. So, anyways, I'll say that part to say this. Um, in the movie, again, The Day That the Earth Stood Still with Keanu Reeves and then the lady from The Labyrinth. That's a very good movie, The Labyrinth. Um, they it's like something. Okay, so they got their alert. I guess NASA got their alert, of course, before everybody else. So the scene when NASA was not programming, was like watching the stars or whatever, whatever. They seen that this fast object was coming. It was going to be landing or hitting Earth in Manhattan, New York. So the military, the NASA, the government people, they knew about it. So they called the lady at her house and then like sent people, to her house to come and get her. She's like a scientist and stuff like that or whatever. But the part that I'm getting at, well, the main reason why I'm saying this part is because um, a lot of stuff is going on behind the scenes, like with the government and with a lot of these secret missions and secret what you call that, like experiments and stuff like that, that a lot of the masses y'all don't even know about. Y'all don't even know about this. Even in the movie, Kathy Bates, her character, she was like the vice, not the vice president, but the secretary or something of communications, defense, something her title is. But even a part in the movie within the 31 minutes, she even was saying like, no, we need to keep this secretive. Something she was saying like, don't nobody need to know about this. Something, some part she was saying. But basically, the only thing that people know, like say, okay, when that incident happened in Manhattan, okay, the day that the Earth stood still, the beginning part of the movie before the 32-minute mark, okay, um, when Keanu Reeves or when that big ball landed in Manhattan, in the park in Manhattan or whatever, it was people out there, civilians out there. I don't know why they was out there that time of night because it was like a lot of people, but I guess a lot of people in the area go out walking. And they even had a lady with a carriage with the baby out there. But anyways, so when a ball landed or whatever, the military and everybody saw it coming, and the scientists, they had the helicopter because first they thought it was going to be like a big explosion, but then the spaceship or whatever just started slowing down and actually landed safely. So my thing is, when that thing landed, they had the military people come out, the police people come out. I mean, weapons drawn, weapons cocked. Like they was like ready. They didn't know what was coming about that thing. So my thing is for making this video is if somebody actually shot a single shot at Keanu Reeves. Well, he wasn't Keanu Reeves at first. He was like the alien thing that came from this big ass round glow sphere. Okay. So my thing is, they all drawing the weapons, like the military people, the FBI, the CIA, the NASA, whoever had weapons and whoever else was out there. I'm like, what makes y'all think that that was an evil kind of a spaceship or evil kind of a being? That's my thing. I'm like, what if that was God? What if that was Jesus? They putting it in the movies because I'm like, oh, and then another part of the movie in between the 32 minutes of it, like they had to do surgery because somebody done shot him. He was reaching his hand out towards the lady and somebody just shot him, and a single shot. And that was surprising that only one shot happened, which was good because I'm just like, that I'm surprised a lot of people didn't start shooting off or whatever because they was look like they were so gun ho happy, got their weapons all drawn out and stuff like that. So anyways, the being, which was later to be Keanu Reeves, he came out of the spear, out of this glowing spear, and then it seemed like anybody who was close to the spear, like they felt like calmness, like they wasn't like aggravated or like they were just like calm. But the military people and everybody else who was like a little bit further off, with an aim shot or whatever, they was like ready to pop off. Okay. So my thing is, why are you? That's the thing. These military people are trained. I'm just like, what makes y'all think that it was an evil being? What if that was God coming off the spaceship? What if it was like so many freaking beautiful beings coming off that spaceship? And mind you, when he came off, he was just like a glow. Like he didn't have like and the way that the camera was angling it, he looked like he had a human body, but it was just like a glow. Like, I don't know. So I don't even know what made somebody want to take a single shot at him. Now, mind you, of course it's a movie. So of course they had to take a single shot because how else would they had to do not an autopsy, but a what you call that when you just look at the insides or whatever. I don't know, but they had to get some DNA from him. But I'm like, how else would that had happened if he didn't get shot and had to go through surgery to take the bullet out? Then his skin, the outer layer of his skin was peeling off and stuff like that or whatever. So I get it. It's a movie. They had to throw that part in and be like, hey, we need some DNA from him. So doing a part of the DNA, because the doctor had to take the bullet out that somebody shot him with. Um, they found out that the outer layer of the skin was like a placenta, like the how you give birth to a child, the outer layer, the placenta. So they found out that that's like the kind of skin for a human for a placenta. But he had so much DNA mixed up in him. But he had a human vessel. So the lady with the scientist lady was like, well, why else? Of course, if he come into Earth, he had to be born here on Earth. He couldn't just come up and whatever. So he had to be born on Earth. So mind you, when he they were showing like within 6 hours he was looking like a grown ass man. This is Keanu Reeves. So when he was doing the surgery, he was just like this just uh, um just pale looking vessel, no features on him, like no real features, just like a slimy um body. I don't know, like no features. And then they showed him in 3 hours later, and then he started developing, like some human, like hair or hair and stuff like that or whatever, eyebrows and stuff like that, some human kind of features started to come out more. By the time it was 6 hours that he has been born through this placenta after the surgery, when it was 6 hours, that's when he became looking like Keanu Reeves. Okay. So basically, the scientist lady, the lady from the Labyrinth movie, that's what she basically was saying. Like, okay, yeah, he had to, when he came to Earth, he had to be born how humans are born, which is through a placenta, like through the womb. That egg, that outer layer, not really the egg, the skin that was on his outer layer, that was the placenta. So, I say that to say this. When he stepped off that spacecraft, Keanu Reeves, again, this is the day that the Earth stood still, the movie. When he stepped off that spacecraft, I'm like, why y'all, like, that could have been y'all, I ain't gonna say savior, well, for the Christians out there, who was up in the crowd in the movie and stuff like that, or whatever, or y'all who, the military who say that y'all Christian, that could have been y'all quote unquote savior if that's what y'all was waiting for, if that's what y'all waiting for. If not, that could have just been God or Jesus or some um spiritual kind of a being. Like I know Christians, like it's like what we're spiritual, but we're having a human experience. Excuse me. So when that part of the movie came on, my was like very in the very like beginning, and then also this part right here. Can I twist my camera? He talking to this guy, that guy right there, and he's actually like an alien as well, because he's been here for years as well. Like I said, it's a lot of symbolism and a whole lot of movies and stuff like that. But I was just like, my, y'all watched this movie plenty of times, but watching it again, I'm just like, what? Like, that could have been God coming off that thing. Like y'all so quick to shoot at him. Y'all not even like saying, "Oh my goodness, wait a minute, who is this? Is this God?" Like, just as a big ass glow ball that just landed in Manhattan. Y'all so freaking worried about freaking alien. Well, that's what they label him as, an alien. Of course, fine, whatever. But y'all so much worried, like, "Oh my goodness, the aliens gonna take over. We, you know, they're gonna destroy the planet. They taking us out." Like, how they some good humans and some bad humans. I'm quite sure there's some good aliens and some bad aliens. So all y'all people keep thinking so negative, like, oh, the negative aliens, the aliens are so bad, yada yada. Don't y'all know is living among y'all? So many different creatures is living among us now. Right now. So many different beings, okay? And I don't know, just that part of the movie was like, why y'all and who the world shot at him? Of course, it's a movie, so it had to be some kind of entertainment for that part. But I'm just like, if I see a big ass glow ball, in the middle of my hand landing and somebody coming off of it, I wouldn't automatically think negative. Cause I'm like, for one, if that person wanted to harm somebody, they would have been, forget land, like when they landed, it would have been like that whole spacecraft would have been doing so much damage before it landed. You know what I mean? So if I see a big ass glow ball just landed, or even like a freaking spaceship just landed, I would be looking out. I wouldn't be all up front, close and center. No. I mean, if I was other people, I wouldn't be all front, up close, front and center. I would be like, okay, a little bit back, but let me get a good view, whatever, because I don't know what's about to come off this spaceship, this aircraft. But I'm curious to find out. So, but I wouldn't be automatically thinking negative. I wouldn't be like, oh my goodness, this whatever coming off over here, they're going to do something. It's an evil being. I would be like, this is some, like, what's about to happen. And I don't know, that was just weird and that brings me back to another thing that I was talking about. Like when people who is waiting for the return of Christ, the return of Christ, and then they were saying that he's supposed to come from the sky. You know, I think that's like a passage or a saying supposed to be like all everybody was seeing and stuff like that. Again, this goes back to like the eclipse, kind of something that happened a couple of days ago, or even a rainbow. If you in one part of the world, if Christ's supposed to be returning through the skies, and like in this movie, a ball came from the sky and a beam came out of the spaceship and he got shot. Like, why? I swear, people be missing their blessings when it's right in front of them because of simple violence. But anyways, Um, but you see, he survived though. He survived that shot. Like that wasn't even nothing for him. Whatever. And you watch later on in the movie, man, okay. But anyways, so that takes me back to like when people be saying, yeah, everybody's supposed to see him, everybody's supposed to witness the return. I'm like, if China time zones is different. Is China sky going to see Jesus Christ coming or Christ return from the sky? The same time people in California or the same time people in Paris see him, or supposed to, this event supposed to happen. And I'm like, if it's only one area, if you in China and if Christ returns in from the skies in China, people recording it and stuff like that, and they get posted, a lot of people going to be like, oh, that's CGI. Be like, that's CGI, that's fake. Oh, you know how the China people go. They got this high tech technology. Like, nah, why would Christ return in China? Don't nobody believe. There ain't nobody Christian in China. Why would Christ return in China? That don't make no sense. So then it become like, well, what do y'all people want? Because it seems like anything that Christ has been doing, or people who trying to have y'all wake up, is presenting things to y'all. Y'all still not satisfied. Y'all still got something to say. And I'm like, that's something y'all need to work on yourselves, because I'm like, how does Christ look to you? If you got a friend group, a group setting, a members group at church, y'all need to discuss that. If y'all talking about Christ is going to be returning, go around the room. What does Christ look like? How is Christ going to be returning? I guarantee y'all, all of y'all would have different descriptions. So that's why it's like Christ been here. Who's to say somebody is not Christ and somebody is Christ? You know what I mean? And I'm talking about to the people who's waiting for it to happen. Like, oh, Christ's going to return. Okay, so how does Christ look? Is it a male? Is it a female? Like, what? Or what they say Jesus? How Jesus returned? Like, blue eyes, blonde hair, short hair, no hair, dark hair, black hair, blonde hair, gray hair, straight hair, short hair, curly hair, 4C hair. Like, what is it? A blowout? Braids? Like, y'all talking about, oh yeah, Jesus is returning. How does Jesus look to y'all? because I'm quite sure Jesus or whoever y'all waiting for can be right in front of y'all faces and y'all still would deny and say, nope, it's not you. And it's like, well, who is it then? Well, I don't know. I don't know, but I know it's not you. Okay. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy for real. I'm talking about with a capital E. Like, keep it because nobody want that around here. Like, no, don't nobody want that around here. So that's just something that I was just, watching this movie. And I'm just like, and then even the part when he was like, oh yeah, I'm about to leave. Mind you, this is, like I said, 31 minutes, 31, 32 minutes in. The stuff, the parts that I'm talking about. So when Keanu Reeves, before the lady fake gave him the water shot, and Mike, that's another thing too, but that's all y'all people thinking so many celebrities and people took some damn shots or whatever on camera. They showing you in Hollywood. Like how many movies have you seen when doctors or patients are getting a shot on TV or in the movies? Do y'all think that's the real shot? Do y'all think that's the real needle? Props, people. Props. But y'all do y'all. But anyway, so before the lady, the scientist lady from the labyrinth, before she gave him the water shot, you know, um, Keanu Reeves was like, well, yeah, so I want to talk to like basically the United Nations. He didn't say United Nations. He was just like a group of people who was supposed to be in charge of humanity, whoever's in charge of humanity, like y'all have a group of people, I need to be in front of them and let them know, you know, why I'm here and my purpose and stuff like that. So Kathy Bates was like, well, no, I'm in charge. I'm in charge of the United States. I speak for the president and yada yada. So Keanu Reeves looked at the other people in the room and then they ain't saying nothing. So he was looking like, well, damn, this one lady is like talking about for the whole human race, like whatever. So one of the other scientists was like, well, yeah, he want to talk, he want to go in front of the United Nations and talk to them. So Captain Bates was like, no, we need to interrogate him and drug him up and basically keep him for our experiment, you know, and whatever. And that's when the lady was like, I'll give him the shot, but she gave him the fake shot. But I'm about to say something else about that topic. Oh yeah. So she wasn't even trying to let him go. Kathy Bates was not even trying to let this dude go. She was just like, I didn't do anything wrong. Oh, well, you flew over our airspace and, unrestricted airspace and whatever. You didn't have a flight plan. He like, what the fuck? Like, come on now. So that's why I'm just like, who, like, y'all people, like, how y'all think y'all gonna be controlling people who know who they are? Like I said, when he was born here, Keanu Reeves, he landed here, and then, like I said, that suit that was in the outer layer, that was the placenta. That was the placenta stuff that babies are born with around it. So he was born on Earth. Okay, so that's what a lot of people like need to really understand. Like, oh, Jesus coming back in the skies. Like, how many people in this day and age, how many people going to believe that? I'll be seeing videos where like, um, I guess spacecraft flying in the sky. It could be the real thing, and it could be fake, or just even Bigfoot videos of Bigfoot or something in the woods or whatever. And then people, some people underneath the comments be like, oh, they need to get a reward for the best CGI, or that was some good editing, or that was, some real nice editing and this and that or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, some of them can be bots making comments, but I'm like, some of them videos could actually be real, and some of them could be fake. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm like, the real videos, I'm quite sure a lot of people are saying that they're fake. The real, legit, authentic videos of some flying aircraft, of something in the woods that's talking, of a shapeshifter, of something. The real videos that actually happened and people posted, the giants in the woods. People want to be like, oh, nope, that's fake. That's edited. When the whole time that's a real legit video. So I'm like, if somebody is coming from the skies, I don't think everybody would, if one person supposed to be coming from the skies, I don't think the whole world would see it at the same time. I mean, just think about that. There's going to be places in the world that will witness it, yeah, and other places that's not. And then the people that will witness it, they will be telling people who did not witness it, like watch this video, posted this video, this really happened, this and that. People ain't going to believe it. Some people will be like, no, no, that no, that's fake. That's fake. So it's like, okay, to eliminate all that, let's just have somebody be born on Earth. Somebody go through the whole 9 months, 8 months, 10 months, whatever, go through a womb and be a gift to Earth, be presented to Earth, you know. So that's why now people looking up for the skies for a savior, or Christ, something to come from the sky when you can't even see rainbows in the next county over. Okay, but you looking okay. So that's why it's like the person have to be born onto earth, have to experience earthly human experiences. But again, how do Jesus look? Do y'all even know who Jesus is? Well, whatever name, whatever. I know Jesus is called so many names now. Now, and even y'all, I mean, I'm not even going to say them all because I might even mispronounce it. But whoever is who y'all be praying to, God, Jesus, Yahshua, Yahuwah Kabah, um, Abba, Allah, whatever names. Y'all know it's plenty of names. Whoever y'all say. When it makes sense for that person to be born in through a human vessel, through a human person. So when they already here. They already observing how y'all are, what it is. They already got experience on y'all instead of coming down and be like, oh yeah, I know how it feels to do this when it's like, no, you haven't. This is a new era. ERA is in my name. This is a new time. Like somebody come down, oh yeah, I know how it feels to be fired from a job and then gotta be struggling and living in your car or sleeping out on the streets and stuff like that and smelling food and then you go inside of a restaurant and they kick you out because you don't got no money when you ask them for food that they want to throw away and it's like, no, like I know how that feels, you know. But for somebody who come down, people waiting for somebody to come down from the sky, literally, it's like, how that person gonna be like, oh yeah, I know how it feels. I was at this restaurant last week and they kicked me out, or um I don't know, the service wasn't so good and I didn't leave a good tip. I don't know, something. But I'm like, it makes sense to me. It makes more sense to have somebody being born through a womb, on earth, and have that child, that baby, fortunately being indoctrinated, but then realizing the truth within and without, and then presenting it to people and be like, oh, you guys, I'm here. I'm here. I don't know how y'all thought I was going to look, but it's me. I'm here. Hi. Oh, mm, that's crazy, right? That's impossible. But I thought all things was possible. In what? All things are possible with the Lord. All things, what is it? Anything is possible with the Lord. Something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anything is possible. All things are possible, okay? The good, bad, and the ugly. But of course, we need to be focusing on the good, Okay, the good possibilities. So, yeah, but that's all I'm saying. What time is it? Oh, shit, I'm on my phone. Talking about what time is it? 3:10. Yeah, my son about to come. Okay, so, but yeah, just think about that. Like, if y'all, if, if y'all don't know, or so many people don't even know how the person is, who y'all looking for, why y'all keep denying people who y'all not looking for, who be presenting things to y'all? It's fine to say no. It's okay to say no, but before you say no, where is your yes at? If somebody's presenting things to you, hey, I'm here, and you automatically say no, 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 well, where's the yes? Well, who is it then? If it's not me, who is it then? So, how do how do you expect this person to look? Go around your friend group. Go to your members of your group. Draw a picture. Male, female, black, white, Spanish, Puerto Rican, Asian, China. Like, how is this person supposed to look? Because y'all going to keep denying the truth because y'all are afraid and y'all don't even know yourselves. It's okay. It is okay. All right. So the day that the earth stood still, that was what this video was about, like the first 32 minutes of it. My thoughts and stuff like that. All right. Bye.